So to do this symbolism critique, I chose to critique this photo of what looks to be Fruity Pebbles or some sort of colorful cereal. I think that this image really could be about anything. I think that the color and the brightness really reminds me of childhood, but it is kind of hard to tell what the image is about, which brings me to what I would change. And personally, when doing a symbolism project, I would like to see more of what it's about. I would like to think that symbolism is really up to interpretation, because I really love photographs and painting and any works of art that is up for interpretation. But when you see the title, heading, description, anything like that of what the artist is trying to say, you can kind of get into their head and see what they want you to see, while at the same time you can still make it relate to your life or what you want to see, because I think that symbolism is very versatile and very personal. So that's what I personally really like about symbolism and about art, is that you can make it be what you want to be and then still see what they want you to see, which I think can be very, very powerful. So I would change making the symbolism more prominent, which obviously was hard because we can't title or describe all of our photographs. Compositional wise, I would maybe not use such harsh of a flash. Instead, you could shine a lamp or put a lamp close if you wanted it to be more well lit. But I think the flash gives the cereal kind of an overexposed look, and it's a little bit too bright for my personal taste. And I don't know if the artist was intending it or not, but the wood background maybe should have been shown above and below, or not at all, not the sides or anything. But I do really like the picture. The only thing that I think I would change other than that would probably be making sure that it was in focus. Maybe it's just the quality of the Google Doc, I'm not that sure, but I would like the cereal to be more clear so you can really get that good textural element. That just maybe make sure it's very focused and not so focused on the background, that it's really picking up the actual cereal. Then I really think it effectively uses a lot of really great elements and principles of design and photography. Some of my favorites were definitely the contrast. I love the contrast between the dark wood and between the white, and then between the dark and white and the rainbow bright colored cereal. I think that is really beautiful, really fun, really different. I think it's a really different use of contrast, because usually contrast is between just dark and light and not really neutrals and colorful. So I really like that. I love the symmetry of it. Really kind of looks like three squares inside of each other, with the little square of the cereal, then the white square plate, and then the table. I like the color, like I said, with the contrast. I love the bright rainbow. I think that's very fun. I think that the overall focus of the picture does direct your eye right to the middle. Again, I wish it was clearer, but I like the focus of the image really directs your eye right to the cereal, and the balance and shape are really great. The shape of the nearly perfect squares, and then the balance of the whole image, the balance of the cereal perfectly in the center of the plate versus the plate on the wood. I think that is really cool. And the texture, I love the texture of the cereal versus the very smooth plate and the very smooth strains of the wood on the table. And then again, the emphasis on the cereal is really cool. I think they did a very good job of using the emphasis.